Hey there, aspiring singers. Are you ready to take your singing to the next level? I hope you answered yes to that. Because today I want to go over some essential tips to help you get started. So let's go. So what is the first thing that you should always do? And this is just like a reiteration across so many of my videos, but I'm just going to say it here again. Warm up, right? Athletes just don't jump into the sport, right? Runners just don't start running. They stretch, they get their body going. Singing is a lot of energy. It takes a lot, right? I mean, performing isn't just standing there. You're using your whole body. So you want to make sure, just like an athlete, that you are training in the same kind of way, okay? So what can you do with that? Start really light. Some really nice, you always want to make sure, and I'll get into that in a second, just with the breathing, but you want to start there. Some light lip trills. You can just isolate them and do some rolls up and down. You can do some nice scale work with that. You could do some closed mouth hums, really working on getting that opening in through here. But I want to feel that vibration in through here. So you can start with those, and then you want to work within the registers there, the lower range into the higher range. So that's where you want to start, okay? All right, all. I just mentioned this, but this is huge, proper breathing. So I would do a really solid 1 to 2 minutes, and you want to make sure that you are breathing diaphragmatically. Stomach, diaphragmatic. You're using the stomach muscles, you're using the diaphragm. But however you want to think of that. But you're breathing in through your stomach. And your diaphragm is a muscle that goes around, so you can feel it isolated here. You can feel it in your sides. But you want to avoid this, right? Going into here is going to tighten things up and lock the sound. So you want to make sure that you're really getting this in. I can't stress that enough, how important that is. So simple, right? Something easier there that you all can do, okay? So make sure you're getting in that really good breathing. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. So you might hear the more you do something, the better you get at it, right? But I want to let you all know that yes, there's truth to that, but there's also some falsity to that. And the false part of that is, if you were doing wrong technique, guys, you're not gonna get better. You can get worse. So when you're doing your exercises, as a big tip here, make sure you're doing it right? It's not just about like rushing through them. That's not gonna help you. If you do less but in the right way, that is so much better than doing more in the wrong way. So be sure that you are taking the time to properly do the exercises. You know, you wanna watch certain things, like you could be doing the exercise, but if your shoulders are all tight here, like that's not gonna help you. So every little piece there, okay, great, I'm gonna make sure that my shoulders are relaxed, you know, my good breathing is in, my tongue might be forward with this kind of exercise there, but like all those different pieces are in, and you're gonna get the best results, okay? So please, technique matters, doing it correctly. Okay, another huge tip as you're getting started is find your range. Figure out, and if you need help with that, guys, drop a comment. My team, myself, love to help you find that. This really is important. We want to be inspired by the people that we love 100%, but we're all unique and different. And so you might be an amazing singer with those lower notes, those mid notes there, but if you're like a huge fan of Ariana Grande or something, and you're trying to just always sing higher, you're not doing yourself a service, and you might become more easily discouraged because you're not in the range that really fits your voice. So this is a really important aspect of your vocal journey. And again, the really cool thing is the more proper technique you're doing, you're gonna see your range grow. So like, how cool is that, right? But let's first figure out where you're at and then kind of move out from there. And then this also helps with your song selections, right? If you're gearing up for like karaoke, open mic, or performances, you're not gonna showcase your best to the audience if you're not picking those songs that really fit within your range and sell you. We're not worried about the others. We'll use them as inspiration, driving points, but like, let's figure out for yourself what really works. Another tip moving forward here is, really listen. It's super fun, but like listen to artists and how they are singing the words. Sometimes we're really articulating the words, and you can see more articulation with the different styles or even different artists, right? When we think about "Now I'm alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to." Your theater, you're gonna want more of that articulation. When you're thinking, shout it out, I can. Your art, your pop, your soul, whatever. Each one has different ways of delivery, and you can break the rules to that too, because it's all about like your journey with that. But from a studying and getting to know your voice and all that there, that can be a really helpful thing. And also really pay attention to those high notes, because almost always across the board when it comes to different singing styles, they're altering that, and they might be making something more of like what's called open vowel, and and some little gems in. But yeah, so you're thinking of with that, you've got the classic. And I, right? It's not and I always use that one because probably you know that. But and I, really how you want to be. So analyze the artist. Listen to what's happened. Write it out how it sounds, not how it might be grammatically correct. That is a common exercise I give the artist out. But you can do that on your own. All right, here's another one for you all. Please, 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 right? We can think about technique, we can think about breathing, we can think about opening up, but like take care of yourself. Take care of your instrument. Be hydrated, avoid smoking. Alcohol dries your voice out along with caffeine, so just learn your body. Milk, dairy products at times leads to excess mucus. So do yourself a favor and start to understand how your body feels best, and please take care of it because it is so important. If you physically not feeling good, it is not going to help when it comes to singing. So just be mindful of that as well. Get proper sleep. That's really important because it's energy. The amount of times I've had people walk in and be like, I'm like, what's happening? Like, this person normally doesn't do this. And I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, oh, I just didn't get much sleep last night. And I'm like, that makes sense because it's energy and they're lacking in that. So be sure to get proper sleep, take care of your body, eat well, drink lots of good water, and that will help set you up for success as well. All right, well, we're coming to the last point here. Before I get there, be sure to check out the link below because that is a place if you want to sign up for a free consultation with one of our coaches here at the studio. Would love to be able to help you pinpoint what is directly needed for yourself. So check that out below. If not, be sure to like, subscribe, comment if this is helping you. That really does, guys. I can't say it enough. That really helps me to know that I'm on the right path to be able to help you, which is what this channel is all about. Lastly, again, you're new to the channel. I hope this really hit you. If you're not, you probably heard me say this, but what is really important for artists to do? Get to the point of diving into the emotion. Music is emotion. It's just an emotional experience. So be sure, along with all the technical things, that you're also taking the time to do that as well, to dive deep into this. What is my point of view with this? What are the different emotions happening? And so hope any of this, all of this, a piece of this, whatever it may be, has helped you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to sharing more tips with you.